Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a tasting makeup revolution. Please like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you get notified anytime I upload a new video, and let's just get started. So to start off with, I'm going to be doing my brows, and for them I got the brow pomade in Blonde. This is what the box looks like, and then this is what the pomade looks like. Looking at it now, I should have got a darker colour because that is not going to match my eyebrows at all, but I will still test it out. So by just swiping into it to start with, it does feel very creamy. So I'm just going to start off by going along the bottom of my brows and flicking the product up just to blend it out more, and then I'm just going to brush my eyebrow hairs down and do the same on the top. So I just brought you a little closer so that you can see more, and as you can see I don't have much of an arch in my eyebrow, so I do just need to like create that myself. So I'm just going to start off by filling in the tail of my brow. Looking at the shade, it is slightly too light, but I think we can make it work. So I'm just going to fill in the arch now. I'm just going to try and follow the way that I brushed my hairs, and then I'm just going to brush my hairs back down and fill in the little bits there. So that is one eyebrow done, and that was very easy to do. So I'm trying to get comfy on the couch. So I'm just going to do the same on this side. Do you ever have the days where you just know your eyebrows aren't going to match and you're just going to have a really bad eyebrow day? That's the kind of day that I'm having today. So the eyebrows do still look pretty different, but I'm going to carve them out with the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, and it just looks like this. I've got the shade C1, which is the lightest, and I'm just going to try and dot a small amount of this because the doe four on it is so big, and I'm just going to carve out my eyebrows just to try and make them look similar. So I did just conceal underneath my eyebrows and try to even them up as much as possible, but it is not a good eyebrow day for me, so I'm going to go in with that same concealer all over my eyelid. To set it, I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder and Lace. So this is what the baking powder looks like, and I have just put some in the lid of it, and I'm just going to use some of that to set my eyelid. So I'm going to use their eyeshadow. This is their new Reloaded ones, and this is Iconic Division. This is what the shades look like, and they are absolutely stunning. So I'm going to take this shade in my crease first to start with, just so that everything blends out nicely. So that's the first shade on, and it blended out really nicely. So next I think I'm going to go in with this yellowy colour. So I'm just going to put this in my crease as well. I don't have any makeup look in my mind, I'm just kind of winging it on what I'm doing. So I'm going to go in with this green shade, and I'm just going to put this on the outer and inner corner and then blend it through the crease. So next I'm going to be going in with this shade here, and I'm just going to use a pencil brush so that I can place it a bit more precise. So with this I'm just going to be dragging it out because I'm going to be cleaning that up anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So next I'm going to go in with that same pencil brush, and I'm just wiping it off on my jammy bottoms, and I'm going to be going in with this shade here, and I'm just going to be packing this on. So I'm just going to go in with a big fluffy brush and blend it out into my crease. So I think I'm just going to deepen that up a little bit more. So I'm going to be going back in with this shade, and I'm just going to blend this over the edges to blend it out more. So I'm going to go back in with that first transition shade that we used, and I'm just going to use that to try and lighten this up because it did get a bit dark. We did kind of lose the transition colours a little bit. And then going in with some of that yellow as well. So now I'm going to be going in with that concealer, and I'm just going to and I'm going to put some of it onto the back of my hand. I think that would be easier because of how big the doe is on it. And I'm just going to take another flat brush, and I'm just going to create the spotlight eye. So I did just put up another light so that it's brighter, and I'm just carving out the spotlight area, and then just the same on the other side, and I'm going to try and make them look as even as possible. So now for the spotlight area, I'm going to be going in with this shimmery green shade, and I'm just going to be packing this on. So it's more of like a glitter. I'm going to try spraying it with some So I'm going to try spraying it with some setting spray just to see how it works then. It's more just of a glitter. I think I'm going to put this shade on the spotlight and then use some of that green over the top. I'm just going to try and blend the edges out a little bit. So I'm just going to pack more of that colour on, and then go over the top with that green glittery eyeshadow. So you can't really see the green in it. It is more of like a glitter that you can see, but it is still really nice. So I am just going to be going back in with that first green shade that we used, and I'm just going to blend it out, blend the edges out. Jeez, I really can't talk today, like this is so bad. So I'm just going to be doing the exact same on this eye. And then in with the green again. So putting that on there, it has actually came up green. So I've dug into the palette a little bit and it's like, wait and I'll show you. So it has like broke up a little bit, so it is actually going onto my eye green now. So I'm just going to, I'll move a little closer so that you can see. But it is going on green now, but it's like, see, it's like not smooth. So I just finished using the eyeshadow, and now that I have like dug into like the shade a little bit more, it has went on the green shade that you do see in the palette, which I'm very happy about because that was the shade that I was wanting the most. So I'm just going to go in with that darker colour again, and I'm just going to pat this on the outer and inner corner because I feel like we have lost that. Oh no. So I feel like we have lost the shades. Oh. So I'm going to move on to the face before I finish doing the eye makeup, and I'm just going to use the Ultra Base Face Primer, and it looks like this. So I'm just going to apply this. It's like a gel consistency, so it is. Just going to rub that between my fingers, and it kind of feels like the e.l.f. hydrating primer, so it does. So I'm just going to go in with some foundation now, and I'm just going to use my own because Makeup Revolution don't have one. So I'll be right back after I do that. So now that the foundation's done, I'm going back in with the Conceal and Define concealer, and I'm just going to put this underneath my eye. Just going to swipe this along. And then blend it out just to kind of spread the product around a little bit more. So it is really quite full coverage, so it is. It has creased underneath my eye a little bit, but all concealers do that anyway, so I'm not really bothered by that. So that is the concealer applied, and it does look really nice on the skin, and it is actually light enough for my pale skin. So I do really like that. So before I go in and powder my face, I'm going to go in with the liquid highlighter in Liquid Champagne. So I'm just going to use the dropper on this, and I'm just going to do a couple of dots on my cheek and then blend it out. This looks so much darker on my face than what it does on my hand. It has lifted my foundation. I don't know if you'll be able to see it there. It has actually lifted it. I'll try using a sponge. So it has blended in slightly better with the sponge, but you can still see that it's lifted off my foundation. I'll try it with a sponge on this side. So it seems to be going on this side better. Maybe you just need to use a sponge to apply it, but I have tried the other highlighter, the unicorn one, and using a sponge with that, it didn't work. It like lifted the foundation off. So I'm going to try applying a little bit more, see if it will blend out better. So it's not really blended out better on this side. It has just stayed the same, and it has lifted a little bit more of my foundation, but on this side it does look very nice. So to set my face, and I'm going to try baking underneath my eye, I got the luxury baking powder in the shade Lace, and I'm just going to put some of this into the lid and then bake underneath my eyes. And then I'm just going to use a big fluffy brush and put that over the rest of my face just to set it. So it has just set my face nicely, and it did set underneath my eyes nicely. As I said, it has creased, but all concealers crease on me, so that's not really a downside. So I'm going to go in with contour and bronzer now, and I'm going to use the Ultra Pro HD contour powder in Fair, and this is how it comes. And then I've just take it out of the packet, and this is just what the shades look like. So it does come with a highlight in it. So I'm going to go in with this shade to contour, and I'm just going to dip into it really lightly because it does look quite dark, and then just brush it on. So that is the contour done, and I'm going to go in with this shade for bronzer, and I'm just going to bronze up my cheeks and then put in some of that on my forehead as well. So that is the contour and bronzer done, and it is very nice. I do actually really like that palette, and it is quite good if you are pale. So next for highlighter, I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Skin Kiss highlighter, and I did get this silvery shade. Do a swatch of that. So that is it in the middle there, and that is really nice. So I'm just going to apply that to my cheeks. Okay, so that is very intense. I'm going to need to blend that out some more. So you do only need a little bit of this. That is a very nice highlight. I do really like that, but I do just need to blend that side out a bit. So I just blended it out a little bit more, and I do love it. I absolutely love that highlighter, and I do like the liquid highlighter. I just need to use it more so that I can blend it out without picking up my foundation. And I don't think that's the product's fault. I think that's my fault because it didn't happen on this side. So I think that was just me. So next I'm going to finish doing the eyeshadow, and I'm going to go in with the first shade that we used in our crease, and I'm just going to blend this underneath the eye, and then I'm just going to be going in with this shade and just, why is there so many cat hairs on my brushes? and then I'm just going to blend that underneath as well. I'm going to try and keep this quite close to the lower lash line. And next I'm just going to be going back in with this darker colour, and I'm just going to use that on the same pencil brush, and I'm going to put that really close into the lower lash line, and then going back in with some of that first shade to help blend it out. So that is the lower lash line done. I'm just going to be going back in with that powder contour palette and using this highlight shade and putting this in my inner corner. Oh wow, that is really nice as well. So I just curled my eyelashes and I'm going to be going in with the Amazing Volume Mascara. This is how it looks, and it's got a very big wand on it. So hopefully I do not mess my eyeshadow up, because I'm not the best at applying mascara. I am really messy at it. So it is quite separating, like it does separate your eyelashes quite a lot. So that is the mascara done, and it hasn't really given me a lot of volume. It's more separated on my eyelashes. So I'm kind of scared to go in with this on my bottom lashes because of how big the wand is. So I'm gonna try and be really careful. Okay, so I have put mascara underneath my eye, but I can't get into it with this wand. It is far too big. I just can't get my lower lashes. So before I do lips, I'm going to use setting spray, and I'm going to use the Pro Fix Amazing Makeup Fixing Spray, and I'm just going to spray that all over my face and then dab it in with my sponge. Oh, so that was, I think that was far too close to my face. So for lips, I'm going to be going in with the new lipsticks. I'm pretty sure these are the Renaissance ones, and the packaging is just so nice on these, and I got the shade Greatest, and it's just a pinky nudie brown colour. So that is the lips finished, and it is very nice, very creamy. I do really like it, and I do like the colour. It just doesn't really go with this eyeshadow. If it was more of like a brownie nude, then it would really go. So this is the finished makeup look, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I really did enjoy creating this makeup look. I absolutely love everything that I tried, except from the mascara. It's not really a mascara that I would use, but it is still okay. But I'm definitely going to be picking up more of these highlights, and I'm going to be doing more testing videos on the Reloaded palettes, because I have got 2 other ones. So I'm going to be doing, well, I'm going to be using them in a couple of videos coming up soon. So if you want to see that, then please just keep on checking on my channel. But yes, so this is the finished makeup look, and I'll just give you a little close up. So I do love it, especially this highlight. It's just, oh, it's amazing. But anyway, so that is it for today, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!